Hey guys, What If here, and welcome back to World of Outlaws Dirt Racing Career Mode for Part 23, aka a new arc in our saga of completing 18 championships or whatever, however many it is in this game. It's pretty damn insane. So we're gonna be doing the big block modified, and then after that we'll go to UMP, and then we'll move over to the regional stuff. But I want to complete this first. So we're going into this with a 81,000 in the bank, and that's already pretty damn good to start. And we don't really have any bonuses, or we don't have to pay for anything to get into the modified. Remember, like in the 305 in street stocks, it was like $10,000 or something. There's no fee, so it's free. I'll take it. It's an extra 10,000 we don't have to worry about. So we'll just start the season here in the big block modified, and we have 11 races, and I think it's basically, it looks the same as usual, but the only difference is that there's it's still 11 races, but the order is all different. Eldora is the 4th race season compared to the last one. Sterling County is like the 3rd race of the season versus where it's like later in the season, and Fairbury is our last one of the year. So yeah, it's all kind of mixed up, which I guess I can appreciate. It's not just the same exact number order. It's mixed up a little bit. So I appreciate that, because I was about to complain about that being repetitive, but they at least looks like they acknowledge that, and they're trying to mix. I can appreciate that little bit of foresight. Yeah, we're gonna go with that, the regular regulation thing, whatever. So there's a lot we gotta do in terms of just making the paint scheme and everything. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to do here, but I'm not gonna bore you to death with all that, so I'm gonna edit the paint job now and show you it when it's all done. I guess while I'm editing the scheme, which is gonna be pretty simple. Didn't really have a segue. I got so excited I just jumped into everything, but always big shout out to my Tier 2 Patreon people, as well as my YouTube members for supporting the channel again. It's always really appreciated that you guys support the channel and everything. It does mean a lot. Any amount helps, so thank you. And just it truly I haven't ate my legs in a couple days, so that's been nice. I'm so sorry that these schemes suck. They're so bad. I know. You can lambaste me in the comments about it. Specifically saying 2.45, this scheme sucks. Then I'll know you were watching this video, because who would write 2 point whatever the fuck it just said? Ooh, something about that just dopamines hit all over my body. Why does that look hot? I kind of like it. I might have struck gold with this scheme. Oh, we're going with this. Fuck it. That's hot. Oh, let me save it first, and then let's back out of everything. Okay. So we don't really have anything going on here, but I can go to my HQ and I guess carry over the people I already had in the other series into this one, so we can already kind of get some bonuses and stuff kind of built up right out of the gate. So that's what I'm gonna do. So we'll go with I guess theoretically the best stuff we can. I always want to go with sponsor incentive for, I don't know, it just seems like that's, though we don't have any sponsors yet, so it probably would be better just to go with just regular incentive bonuses, I would suppose. So we'll go with that, 800. So we're technically not going into this with probably 80,000. Maybe 79,000. I don't know. We'll figure that out. Why? He reminds me of Tomar from Oni NG. That's the person I was thinking of in my brain. I mean, that's Dale Reynolds. That's Joey Logano's. If it was a female, I disrespect Logano that hardcore that I didn't even identify him as a female. I defined him as an it. So, yeah. Car part discount, we'll go with this one here, because I think that's a little bit better. And crew chief, I think, is the most expensive one out of the bunch, from what I remember. Yeah, an alternate reality mini lad over there. 850, so all right, we'll go with that. So yeah, theoretically, going in with 79,000 instead of 81. So I am a shitty liar and just gaslit everyone. Let's get back into the main menu to actually upgrade the car. Somebody in the comments said that I was basically being like a rich kid in the 305 because I went into it with so much money. And they're right. I didn't mean for it to be that way. It just kind of happened. So goddamn it. But we will go into this with some decent upgrades because, okay, level 1, all that's free. We're just going to buy stuff, and I think we should be able to get to at least the first 2 levels without really much of a problem, if I had to guess. I mean, we're going to be pretty decently upgraded, because this is another series where it only has 4 sections of like things to upgrade, versus the 305 where we had the wings, so we got like more room to like spend in different areas. So I don't know. I'm morbidly curious just to see how much and how far we can get into all the upgrades before we run out of money. And also, I'm not going to talk while this is all upgrading, because this has been... It might take me like a couple minutes it just has to load everything. And that's where the upgrades are going to stop, because can't really afford anything else. So we were able to max out all level 2, so we really only have like one more column to really focus on. And then when we get to like regional nationals, we can worry about these other 2 sections here. But yeah, so we got about, I don't know how much like the percentage wise we got, but I mean, out of the possible 9 that we could have gotten, we got about 6 of them. So, or what? 12, we got like 9 of them, something like that. It's pretty good. So yeah, we're about 5,000 away from the tire upgrade, and that's gonna probably take a little bit to get that. So oh god, 40,000 for that. Yeah, we might be in this series more than 2 seasons if I had to guess. There's not really a whole lot else to look at, so I guess we'll just kind of just go into our first race, see what happens. We're only going to do 2 races in this episode because we spent so much time just on that, just getting all that stuff situated. So these are our settings. Nothing's different here, but I thought I would show them just for posterity's sake. Don't know what that entirely means, but it sounds like a big word, so we'll use it. I thought posterity. I thought something like that is like butt, but posterior. I'm going to get into the race before I start thinking about stupid shit. So let's jump into Kokomo and probably just be back on the struggle bus, which we weren't used to for a while. So quick thoughts on this car. Well, it's definitely slow. Definitely gotta get used to how this thing just drives in general. It does feel like it wants to really get sideways a lot more. It definitely is a big difference from the Sprint 305 versus this, where Sprint 305 didn't really want to get too sideways all that much, but here it wants to. And we're carrying almost more speed, but I think we will carry more speed once we have everything upgraded. But we absolutely destroyed our target time of 13.8. And that's really going to be a 12.5, so our best lap ever was in the single race mode, which was 11.6. We're still good, about like second off the pace, but that's still not awful. So hopefully, we can just get through this first season, maybe get like a top 10 points finish, and then try to maybe get something in season 2 if that's even possible. Here's the last corner. It's hard to anticipate just how to drive this thing, but we already smashed the goal time. That's 13th. Honestly, that's not awful. That's decent considering, this is our first race in this series, so I think an A main's possible. And of course, we're dealing with the same old people in this series as well. So that's how do they have all this extra time? That's my question. I don't know. I'm not gonna go into the intricacies of like. I'm not gonna be nitpicky bullshit on dumb things like that. What I will be nitpicky dumb bullshit on is if we run good or badness. It's just I just have to get used to how this car drives because the inside line is preferred lane around here, just like in the 305s. But it's really hard to get the car to the bottom lane. Like I don't know why I can't do it. Like there's a lot of off throttle time to this too. Like it's shockingly different. Also, we're third. This is not bad. For a first race, this is pretty damn good. We're going to advance into the A main without really any problems. And yeah, this is pretty damn good. Very standard type of race where once we get in a certain spot, we just can't go anywhere. I'll take third, and that's going to put us up to 9th in the A main, so that's technically a little bit better than we originally started, so not bad. And we'll go right into the main, and I don't even know what to really expect. Well, the good news is we're starting on the inside line, which is nice. So we don't got to worry about fighting to the bottom or anything. And just got to get through these first couple of corners here. And something I noticed with just doing practice is just you want to get the car sideways, but you don't want to get like too sideways to the point where you're countering the steering too much. It's I don't know. Maybe I'm talking out of my ass. Maybe not. I don't really know, but it's a little bit tricky. It's definitely a lot tougher than the Sprint 305s are, that's for certain. And so far, I mean, not really a horrific start, but really didn't make as much spots as I was thinking, considering I started on the inside line. But that might be just a factor of just the car not fully upgraded and just kind of lacking a little bit of horsepower and grip, possibly. But I mean, we're still in the top 10. We're very close to getting 6th. Maybe 3 wide. I don't know. That was weird. But what also is weird is the contact. It's been kind of a common thing with this game, but that little tap, it just really, it almost seemed like it helped me. Sometimes it helps you, sometimes it doesn't, from what I experienced in like single player stuff. So I don't know, but we hit one of the family cones, so that's not good. And it saw in that corner, oh my god. Yeah, I didn't like any of that, So, yeah, I guess it's gonna be a good learning curve to get used to. Maybe when we get into like faster cars, this is a good stepping stone to that point, which would be kind of ingenious on their part because they gradually ease you into like the more wilder and crazy stuff, which I think it seems like that's what they're trying to do with this series, or like the local stuff. And I don't know. This is neat. I've rambled on way too much. Trying to get 6th. I don't know if I can. But it's very annoying that I'm behind a Richardson. That's a wreck in front of me. And it's only a single car wreck, so they're going to keep it green. Ooh, boy, white flag's out. My god, that little bit of ooh. Oh my god. None of that looked right. Alright, we're just gonna try to run up high. Oh my god, that's a mess. That is an absolute mess of cars. Alright, we'll get out of here with a 7th. I'll take it. I thought maybe I could get to the outside, and then none of that worked at all. So I will just take a 7th after that. Okay. That was... I don't even know. I guess that was alright. All things considered, so, nice. Well, finishing results, I'm not really worried about really point situation in the first season. He's battling for a championship. I guess Harry Nelson is going to be one to look out for, so don't have to worry about that. Abby Barnes, I swear, was in, like, some sort of, like, sprint car, like, racing one. Like, that name seems familiar. I don't know. We'll take a look at the money, see how much we earned. 17 points, it's obvious. $10 in merch. So that's a $3,500 even amount. And we're still not going to have enough to get that tire upgrade thing. That is $1,700 in earnings, $41,862 in fans. Yeah, we got harsh driving. I mean, I think we hit the wall. I mean, we have a tiny bit of damage. But maybe it's down a little because... I don't know. Because of something I did in the race, or parts aren't fully upgraded. I don't know, but... Either way, it's only 800 bucks. That's not too bad. And we're still only about 3,000 away, so maybe after next race we'll be able to get it. Fairbury, I mean, it was good in this in the street stocks, 305s. It was kind of tough for us, so I don't know how this is going to work for us, but I guess we'll figure it out. Through the last corner. I don't even know if the outside line works. It just was kind of messing around. That was actually even faster than our... I don't know. Have no idea if that was better than being on the bottom lane or what, but even that second lap was better. We kind of hit the wall. I really wasn't gonna... I'm amazed. Maybe we'll do like decent in this or something. We're on the inside line, which is good. It might take us a couple of laps just to kind of see how this all goes. Oh my god, that little bit of contact, and oh my god, the car is all out of balance. Jeez. Alright. Got everything settled in. Right now we are in position to move on to the A main. I'm afraid to try the high lane because I don't really know if it works. It doesn't seem like it usually works. This, well, it sometimes works at this track, but I don't know. I don't know if this series really benefits from it or what. Didn't really seem like it from those two corners, so... no, not really. I mean, if I can just get a clean couple of laps, maybe I can have a better judgment. No, it's not working. Okay. I've come to the conclusion that it does not work. Now we gotta try to find our way to the to getting that spot, which probably won't happen. To no one's shock, we didn't get the spot. But we're in the A main. We're probably going to drop a couple of spots versus where we originally qualified, and yeah, we did, so 14. So, not perfect, but maybe we'll do something in the main. I don't know. I'm scared. We're on the outside. I forgot about that, so yeah, that's terrifying. We didn't get to the inside line. We can't. Almost made contact with that guy. Okay. Oh god, okay. Let's just get... Alright, perfect. We're on the inside line. Let's try to make up some spots. We only gained 8. We gained no positions that lap. So, I don't know. Let's see if this works. Yeah, still getting used to the way the car handles. It's just... It's hard to explain. But hopefully as this arc goes along in this series, we can figure it out, get better. I mean, we were in the top 10, maybe not after this series of corners. We cleared them or whoever it was. I swear, there's probably someone out there that can... Wasn't me. I didn't do it. That makes me feel good. We're on the outside, which is probably a bad thing, but it's nice to have a yellow that wasn't really caused by me. And also, it must have took a lot for it to happen, because usually, I'm relaxed. It seems like it takes a bit more, so that's rather interesting. I have no idea this outside line's going to work here on the start, but we're going to try to take advantage of it. The cars. But I was trying to... Oh my god, the anxiety. Alright, we're just going to stay on the bottom. Clearly, I don't have the skills needed to make the outside line work. But what I was trying to see before the yellow came out... Also, holy shit, we're in 7th. That's, wow. I didn't expect all that. That's, yeah, I was just going to hit the outside wall and be stupid. I was trying to say, I can imagine there's someone out there that can make the outside line work and gain spots and just be amazing. So I feel like you have to be very, very, precise in how you exit the corner and, have that fine line of, keeping the car straight without hitting the wall and scraping speed. There is some magic in that, which I don't have. Damn, that was a nice exit. P6, maybe P5. Damn, this car's got a lot more in it than I thought. Even though we don't have... Oh my god, that was a terrible corner. Terrible entry into it and everything. I don't know, this track is making it interesting. So I don't know if the outside line really works, which I don't think it does, but... Oh god, that little tap. Probably be best if I just stay to the inside line. And maybe the car had a little bit better suspension or something to it. Maybe I can really, maybe it'll do way better. But oh, it was a nice little arc off the corner. Oh, we got the lane. P5. P5 with 2 to go. And he flags out. And I used the outside line the previous lap. Almost didn't work. There's somebody to my inside there. I try to just... Okay, that worked. Okay, perfect. P5, I'll take it. With how little experience and practice I have in this series with these cars, that's really good. All things considered, that's really, really good. So I will gladly take that. But if we get, like, once we get to all level 3s across the board, I got a really good feeling we're going to kick freaking ass in this series. That would be nice for a change. I don't know, but maybe it's not as scary as I was thinking. I don't know. 2 top 10s in a row, and that was... I don't know. But we're 5th in the standings. We actually gained 2 positions. So, that's pretty good. And I think we're definitely going to have more than enough to at least purchase the level 3 tires. So that's nice. I don't know how much it'll help, but it's something. And that's $9 more in merch that we earned from that. That puts us at 20,000. Rough driving again. Damn. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing more damage to the car than I thought in actual main or something. Or does it factor damage in like practice or something? Maybe that's where it's coming from? I don't know. Next up is Sterling County. Have no idea how that's going to go, but I think we'll wrap it up for this part. I think it'll probably be a good idea just to purchase level 3, because I don't even know if we'll have enough money to do that if we repair it, so we're just going to do the big brain thing, just purchase it, because it's going to automatically repair itself. So I'm doing something smart, which usually doesn't happen for me, so with that, we're only going to have like 200 in the bank. But probably after next race, we'll have more than enough to at least upgrade one of the departments of that. So we got that, and it even went up a tiny bit, so not bad. So I guess with that, we'll wrap up this episode, and maybe the next one will go back to normal, like 3 races an episode, or maybe 4, I don't know. But there was a lot to get to and a lot to talk about with moving up to the next series. So yeah, that's about it. So we'll see how it goes. So we got let's wrap things up. Big shout out to my 2-3 Patreon supporters: Dale Reynolds, Kamikazegames, Dave Arnchan 15, NASCARmercedes.org, Bailey Kier, GolfGo 100, EmilioBebzer, Mexican League 1986, Mark Harman, Fan 5556 for the support. Again, I really appreciate what you guys do for the channel every single month. It does mean a lot, and always truly goes a long way. So just thank you, and just I had a stroke, but thank you. That'll do it for this episode. I'm so freaking awkward. My God. I think after doing this thousands of times, it'll get easier, but sometimes it almost feels like I'm de-evolving as a human. So, yeah, next episode we'll go to Sterling County, then Eldora, which is a showcase, and then Elm Creek, and then maybe a Lima Land, but I don't know. I'm not sure, but we'll figure things out. So, with that, especially after the Sterling County one, well, I guess after the Eldora showcase, we'll, wherever we finish, which probably is going to be that 9 racing one, because we'll probably get a top 25 easy, and then B Motorsports pays 3,000. So, yeah, I don't know. So, got a bunch of different stuff to look forward to. Very morbidly curious to see how good we can do in the standings in our first season. And I mean, if we have like another 80,000 in when we get to the like modifieds, I guess that'll be a good indicator of just like, you know, how much we'll need to, like, we'll know where we stand with that in this. I don't know. I'm trying to make words, but doesn't work. Either way, that'll do it for me. I'll see you all next episode. See you all later. And as always, have a good day, everyone.